Hello, and welcome to our tutorial on how to close caption a YouTube video. Now, in today's example, we'll be showing two different methods of adding closed captioning to a YouTube video. One of them is very simple. It uses the YouTube auto captioning feature, so it does most of the work for you. And for those of you that would like to do it manually, I'm going to show you an easy way to manually transcribe your video as well using YouTube's transcribe and auto sync feature. Now, before we continue with this tutorial, it does assume that you, the Winston-Salem State University employee, have done two things. Number one, it assumes that you have spoken to the marketing department and gotten approval to have your YouTube channel, as well as that it assumes that you have already added your video to your channel, at least one video. Once you have added the video to your YouTube channel, it takes about anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes for the YouTube algorithm to kind of automatically listen to your video and transcribe it and create that automatically generated transcription. And that just depends on how long your video is, of course. So I've already got a sample video set up and ready to go, and let me show you where to go to access those closed captioning features. So assuming you're logged in and you're on your video page, there's multiple ways to get to the editing back end of your video. But in this case, I'm going to scroll down a little bit where I see these two blue buttons, and I'm going to hit the Edit Video button. Alright, this is taking me behind the scenes of my YouTube video. On the left-hand side of the screen, I have some tools here. I'm going to scroll down to the subtitles toolbar, and depending on the size of your screen, that subtitles option might already be there. You may not have to scroll down. Okay, so when you first get to the closed captioning area, your screen is going to look something like this. You may see English Automatic. This is the automatically generated file that YouTube has created for us, and this here is kind of a blank file for us to create or use if we want to. I'll show you what to do with this one later should you need to. But first, let's start out with the easy way to do things. We've got an automatically generated closed captioning file here. Now, by itself, this is not going to be considered accessible until you have someone actually look at this closed captioning file, review it, make sure that the words that were transcribed are actually correct. And of course, you'll want to add punctuation, capitalization, and things like that to make the closed captioning more readable. The first thing I'm going to do is hover over the file so I can see this three dots for the options here. I'll click on those options and click on the first one that says Edit in Classic Studio. Alright, so this takes me to the closed captioning file. I'm going to click on this second edit button to actually make it editable so I can do my part. And from here, it is going to show me all of the captions that it has provided, and it kind of automatically times them out with the video. You don't really have to mess with the timing at all. It does a pretty good job of automatically syncing them up. But what you do want to do is start reviewing the available captions, making sure the words are correct, and start putting in the punctuation and the other grammar as needed. Now, you may want to give the video a listen so you can verify that the words on the screen do match up with the words that are being spoken. I can play the video. Maybe. Here we go.
Hi. This is a video captioning test presentation.
All right, so I can listen to the video. I can see, kind of compare it to what is transcribed there. This is a very short video, and I tried my best to speak clearly, so I'm assuming that most of them are correct, but let me go through and add my capitalization as needed. So I'll capitalize my first letter of my sentence. Hi, this is a video captioning test presentation. I'll add my period there and capitalize the next sentence. I'm recording a sample video here so that I can show other users how to use YouTube, should be capitalized, YouTube's, I think that's a capital T, auto captioning service, and other ways to caption a YouTube video. some punctuation there. Please keep watching and I'll keep talking so I have plenty of material for myself to caption while I'm providing these examples, period. So short, goofy little video with some goofy words in there, but I've provided all the necessary capitalization and punctuation to make this much more easily readable to someone that is depending on these captions to get the content. Okay, so for there, I reviewed all my words. I am certain that these are the same words that are being spoken in the video because I literally just recorded this a few minutes ago. And so I feel confident. I'm going to scroll back up and I'm going to save my changes. So now it says subtitles published. Now that we've had a human being go through and review those automatically generated captions, it has saved the file for us, and now this is an accessible video because that these have been reviewed and published, and we are sure that these captions are accurate for the video. Now, let's go back and look at the second way of doing things, the transcribe and auto sync. As we are now, this video is good to go, but let's go ahead and look at that other feature I wanted to show you to begin with. So let me see if I can get back to the closed captioning screen and see how far back I can go. Here we are. I'll refresh the page to see what else is available. I think that file we just published should be here now. Here we go. So this is what we had just edited. You can see that the automatically transcribed version is still there. Honestly, we don't need this anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. So we only have that one file. Because there's only one file published right now, that's automatically the one that's going to show up when someone does choose closed captioning, and that's what I want. But like I said, maybe you don't want to do the auto captioning feature. Maybe it's a lot of work to have to go through and review what the computer has transcribed. Maybe you just want to transcribe it yourself, which can be particularly easy, like a short video like in our example here. In order to do that, I'm going to go down here to this second file where it's already got an English United States version, and I can add it as I please. You can add other languages if you wish. If you speak other languages, that can be really useful for others who where English isn't their native language. But let's start with this file here. I'm just going to click on the Add button. And I've got three options here. Upload a file if you already have a closed captioning file, but we don't. We're going to transcribe and we're going to auto sync. This is a really cool feature because of how it works. I'm going to go ahead and start playing it here. And I'll pause it. So what this does is actually, once I hit the play button again, of course it's going to start playing the video. But what's unique about this is that as soon as I start typing in this box, it will pause the video until I'm done typing. So it's a great way to listen, type, and until you get through the video. Not too bad when it's a short video like this. Let me show you what I mean.
Hi. This is a video captioning test presentation.
Okay.
I'm recording a sample video here so that I can show other users how to use YouTube's auto captioning service and other ways to caption a YouTube video. Please keep watching, and I'll keep talking so I have plenty of material for myself to caption while I'm providing these examples.
So I have okay, check my typing, make sure I fix any spelling errors, maybe take any punctuation that I didn't really need. Okay, so there we go. I transcribed it by hand just by listening. You saw how it paused every time I went to start typing and started again once I was done. Let me click the next part, which is the set timings. A short video like this, setting the timings shouldn't take too long. And what you'll immediately see under My Drafts is the file that you were just working on. It takes a minute to set the timings. Basically what it's doing here is taking what I typed, comparing it to the audio, and kind of automatically timing up the words that I typed to where they appear on the video. Typically, it does a pretty good job in doing this. Let me refresh and see if it's finished setting the timings. And it has. Excellent. And so we see here a similar screen like we saw when we were editing the automatically generated captions. We've got editable boxes where we can edit these if we needed to. The timing has been set. Let's give it a look and a listen and see if it does a good job matching up our text to the video.
Hi, this is a video captioning test presentation. I'm recording a sample video here so that I can show other users how to use YouTube's auto captioning service and other ways to caption a YouTube video.
Okay, so it looks like it's doing a really good job of timing up what we've typed to the video. So if you prefer to type out your captions manually, this is a great way to do it. And because you've typed them yourself, you can be really sure that the words are correct, the punctuation and all that is correct. And so if you'd like to have more control over the way your captions appear, this is a great way to do it. All right, I'm going to save my changes. And here we go. Now, typically you don't want to have two different English files. Whichever method you prefer, that's what you're going to want to go with. So typically you want to have just one version of that particular language available, so it's not confusing on which one a user wants to click on. But there are the examples. There you have it. If you have any questions at all about how to caption a YouTube video, please feel free to reach out to us in the Information Technology Department. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.